Hey Cancer, I hope your May has been easier on you than it was on me. But it's all in good. It's all in good faith because we've got to go through the shit, right, in order to get to that beautiful heaven on earth that we are all creating for ourselves, right? So I am staying positive and not hopeful that things are turning around. And this summer is going to bring in quite a lot of abundance for all of us Cancers. So, with that, welcome back. This is Northern Comfort Tarot, and my name is Danny G. Please like and share the video with your friends, subscribe, and click the bell to get notifications when new content is posted. And I truly want to thank everyone who has donated in the past to this channel. Without your love donations, no matter what the size of your gift, you have made it possible for me to stay in service for all of you guys out there. I also want to thank you beautiful souls that have given me the opportunity to do readings for you. I love you all so much, and thank you again for allowing me to be of service to you. If you would like to send a love donation or would be interested in a reading with me, you can find out how to do so down below in the description. And with that, thank you, Creator, for giving me this opportunity to serve so many souls out there. And with that, let's get into our reading, Cancer. I ask my higher self and the higher selves of those watching and those that may be watching for to come into this sacred circle. I welcome all of those guides, ancestors, angels, and helpers of higher vibrations to also come into the sacred circle, and ask all of those of lower vibrations to be cleared, removed, and blocked from this sacred place. Once that is done, I ask for a white light of protection laced with silver and gold to surround this space, ensuring that only messages for the highest good of those watching come through. So be it. I am using the Radiant Rider and Weight deck today because that's what Spirit has for your Cancer. And this deck, yeah, they usually fly out like crazy. So we should get a message quite quickly. Okay. So pretty much the messages for the past few signs have been steady the course, allow yourself to breathe, allow for the abundance to come forward. You've done the work over the winter. You've done good, and that they love us, and things will be turning around for us. What's with this devil card popping out in the middle of your spread, Gemini? Oh, Queen of Swords. Holy man. Wow. See these guys flying out? Oh, I already did your 3. Okay, so we'll leave this like this, and then boom, the Tower card in the upright position for the overall of this reading. Jeez. I'm a Gemini Cancer cusp too, and I'm not really too impressed with that. But this reading may not resonate for you, so you always got that. And if it does, please leave if it doesn't, let it go. Don't worry about it. If it does resonate with you, leave a comment. Tell me how it impacted your life, and I always love hearing from you guys. So. This reading. Higher self, come forward with this message for Cancer's highest good. Okay. Really? Well, show me a card that says that. They're saying that this is for for me or for them. Okay, so this is, for what they're saying, this is a reading it's a love reading, but for those that have lost a love, that are wanting to know when this judgment is taking place, if they are coming back, and if they are coming back, what's happening really on the other side of the fence? Because you're looking for guidance, I guess, is really what this reading's about. It's not necessarily for Cancer, even though it could be for Cancer. This is for the ones that are seeking information as to what's happening on the other side of this connection. Because the Devil card here in the middle of the spread is showing the soulmates or the twin flames or the two people that are in a connection that aren't necessarily together right now. Spirit's saying here that the divine feminine, or the feminine energy, not specific to gender at all, but that energy has fared well and has come to a state of acceptance emotionally, that it is what it is. They've accepted the connection, and the offer that they've been waiting for hasn't taken place yet, but some gnarly shit's happening on the other side of this connection right now. The gnarly shit that's happening on the other side of this connection right now is with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse, is their entire world is being shook right now. Everything that they had thought of their lives, with regards to their lives, is not at all what they thought it would be, or what they've wanted in the past isn't really serving them now, and it won't serve them going into the future. Everything that had to do with partying, had to do with truly engaging in the third dimensional lusts, let's say, it ain't cutting it anymore. It's not what they want. It's not what they thought they wanted. And they know, or have an idea of, oh, they absolutely know what they want now. And it had nothing to do with what they wanted in the past. So I'm guessing they made a wrong decision, a decision that really left them powerless, or it was so soul shaking that it disrupted their lives. And they're going through this period right now where they want to come forward with an offer, but they know it's not that time, and they know you're waiting. They know you're waiting for them to come back into your life, but they need to pause first. They need to pause, and they need to get through some of their the struggles that they. It's like they're overthinking, or they're thinking too much in their heads of all the shit that happened, and it's turning their stomachs. Their world's upside down, and with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups beside each other, to me, with the Hermit is they're sorry for leaving. They didn't understand this fourth cup of wishes fulfilled that was being given to them by the divine. You know, all they were thinking about were prior hurts. You know, past relationships that they thought all the signs in this connection were leading them to once again. It's as though the connection with you was so different, to the point that it scared the fuck out of them. It scared the fuck out of them. And they felt like they couldn't blindly step into that love that was being offered to them. They couldn't make the choice to move forward. Yeah. And they couldn't, because they couldn't truly understand that, they didn't truly understand the connection at the time. They felt like they weren't worthy of it. Three Cups in reverse. They weren't worthy of it. You know, and all that fighting that took place was pretty much in their head. It was all battles that were taking place in their head, and keeping them. Here's the the Empress in reverse, keeping them from that higher love, that higher state of being, that higher state of bliss. And they realize this, and all I get is like tears, just tears flowing like a river at their feet. Yeah. So I'm getting big apologies for that. Yeah, big apologies for that. The Lover's card shows up. They know the connection, and even though it seemed like the wrong choice at the time to move forward in a different direction, it's time to release that energy. You know, it's time to wipe the tears from their eyes. And now that they know that, damn, this connection was really the direction that I was supposed to move in. But what Source wants you to know is that, you know, all these emotions that we've gone through on this journey, because they chose a different way. They chose not a shortcut, more of like the long way home is the song that is coming to mind by Supertramp. Because they chose the long way home, this has allowed both of you to grow, to let go of so much shit that would have otherwise hindered the relationship. in its infancy, it was really holding you guys back from growing exponentially. So now that you've let go of abandonment issues on both of your parts, because both of you have had trauma in your past from being left out, having unreciprocated love. Your hopes have been dashed, and you've been in need of a love that brings you the opportunity for growth and gives you a nourishment, the nourishment that you deserve, that's apart from deception and leads you more towards truth. Yeah, more towards truth and a love that overflows your life. Like us, it taught you how to love yourself. It taught you the depths of your love. It taught you how it brought you both closer to understanding all in your life that you want to manifest towards you, that will bring you happiness and self-fulfillment. And to get you out of your head. And I think the one that left, really, that's what they were struggling with, it was a battle in the mind of not feeling worthy of this connection. And you are truly worthy of this connection and all that it has to bring. So with that, that's some heavy shit, Cancer. And oh yeah, I was going to leave these cards out so I can write a description. I'll leave those cards there. And what I'm going to pull for you is I'm going to pull some guidance. I don't think we need to know about love, because we know love is coming. We know this connection was for, and all that happened in the past was meant to happen. That the tower needed to fall in order for growth, right? In order for the lessons to be learned, in order to learn how to love yourself and love others with a higher love, with a greater love. Learn how to how important it is to nurture that inner child. I'll read this card to you. You care deeply about children, and you should care deeply about that inner child within. And they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So along this path, and the entrepreneur card to me is really what shows in the depiction here is the angel that guides us and brings you that guiding light to move forward in your life. Really, all those experiences have come into your life to move you forward, to allow you to see your path clearly, a path that you weren't able to see before in your life has been lit, and now you can move forward in confidence, knowing that you are being divinely guided on this journey, and that all the things that have taken place in your past regarding this connection were meant to take place. They were meant to happen so you could move forward with a heightened awareness. This is the listen card. So it was to allow your inner knowing to be tuned into source, and allow for that like that guidance, understanding that that guidance is there and it's ready to help you move forward on your path. Because when this connection does come back, or a new connection arrives at your doorstep, you hold that ability to hear source and hear the direction that and see the direction that you need to go in clearly, so you don't have to worry about, is this for the greater good? Of course it is. Everything is. And the choices that were made in the past weren't necessarily bad choices. They needed to take place in order for all this preparation to be fulfilled and to bring you to this point of where you step into your power and you turn that high priestess card around. You stepping into that acceptance of who you truly are and the love that you truly seek, and allowing that to come forward to you. Which deck, you guys? Okay, work your light. Sometimes they don't get clear with me right off the bat, and I gotta kind of stop this. Okay, this card here. Yeah, they are longing for home. They are longing for that belonging and that feeling of home that they were with you. Mintakan, I know this feeling of home. I've felt it quite a few times in my life, and I felt that I didn't feel at home in my skin. This is a card of the original Lightworkers. They came from a place of pure unconditional love, a planet of pure unconditional love. And they came from a place of water. You see in that, it depicts a mermaid that's resting on the shore in a world of water. That was a world of unconditional love, a world of pure bliss, a world of utopia. And those that came here as light workers from that planet that was destroyed really long for that sense of belonging, that heightened sense of home and of being accepted. And those are the souls that wander through these lives and on this earth in search of home, in search of that feeling for home. And to me, the message is saying that your beloved that had left you in the beginning knows where that feeling is, knows where that feeling rests inside of them. They've found that feeling inside of them, and they know where that feeling can be achieved in the 3D, and that feeling can be achieved with you. And they're longing to come home, and it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before you hear that knock on your door. Oh, that's a beautiful reading, man. A reading of coming home. I think that's what the title of this reading is going to be, is They're Coming Home. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring you that reading and being the... wow, I really love that reading. Allowing me to be the vessel to bring that message home to you guys. That's a beautiful message, and I can't wait to hear that knock on the door, as sure as you can't wait to hear that knock on the door as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. I will be back later this month for your mid-month reading or July's reading. We'll see how the month goes, but thank you so much love and light to you guys. Take care. Namaste.